Hello and welcome back. Welcome back. Put down a set like this. Being a little bitch though, because I saved the image for the thumbnail as a fucking PNG. For a dull day. Never a dull day in Fiend Town. Welcome back, though. Thank you for all who are joining me in the present, future, the past. In the past, people, they died. So they're just still with me in my memories. Hopefully that works. I love having to do shit more than once. The issue is that it's 2.1 megabytes or whatever, and it can't be more than 2 megabytes for a thumbnail. So it's fucking me. So we got this nice custom thumbnail today. Very reminiscent of my olden ways. Special. Holiday special. Alright. That should be good to go. We have some new work. Some new artwork as well that I did today. Like, how do I give you guys such cool things for Christmas? I don't know. While working a full-time job. Or part-time, I should say. Part-time is what I'm doing. 2 part-time jobs. This is the new Smokin'. If you watch the new It, Welcome to Derry. Yeah, I fucking loved it. I had such a good time watching it, and now I'm like gonna re-binge it. So good. Feels good to be a horror fan. 2025, with all the terrible, horrible things going on in the world. But yeah, here we are back again. Last time I had to end abruptly because my girlfriend came home and it's the holidays, so I don't want to spend time streaming, even though I wouldn't really, even if she was here, irregardless. But nothing much changed. I went and finally was able to upgrade this region here, and it looks like I can actually get the next upgrade, so we'll just do that. And I went and got a tier 2 ore mine, stone, and coal. So they're going to be producing a crap ton of that for me, so we don't have to. Speaking of which, that means we can get rid of this building altogether, because that is going to be way more than we need. And where are they getting the coal? From over here. The challenge here is that I had removed a good pasture over here for this, but I might keep the herb farm as it kind of works, and I might just extend it over. But so far, we have had such a stupendously awesome time in this city. Like, it's not even funny. Whoa! Do not ever, and I mean ever, allow any other races into my fucking city, ever. What happened there is that they spent their time in jail and were freed. Don't do that. We don't want no goddamn Teletubbies in the city. This is just strictly Mevians. Mevian boys and girls having a good time. But as it stands, our goal is just to keep growing. That new import of metal and ore or coal is going to be really awesome. If I can find where I have my smelter. I don't remember. It's been a few days, so I can't remember where I put everything at. Do I even have a smelter? Yeah, I do. There he is. What a tiny little baby workshop for that. Let's sort that. In the meantime, instead of changing that, I might actually just make a building around it. Because I know this whole area is really good. So we're gonna do something like this. I had the idea that I wanted to see. I actually want to test it. We're gonna do a tester building here. So a building is going to take a specific amount of maintenance to uphold or upkeep. If I was to put a warehouse roughly in the center of this row, and I'm going to take away all of the walls, so that's going to reduce its insulation completely. Okay, so it only degrades the room itself's material, not the materials inside of the room. So my thoughts are this. I want to have these like that. And then we're going to fill those with the materials that are coming in, and we're going to build the metal smelter around it. So this is 17 over. 17 over, do that. And then we can just build this down. I don't know if I want to build the biggest building ever, but I definitely want to build something large. And this guy's going to want some walls. The reason I'm doing this is because I've seen people do it in the past, and I believe, honestly, no, I think we should try to do the distance with this one by having foundation. Or, whatever, fucking these walls for the ceiling. Here, yeah, it is. What is it called? There's so many different things. Insulation, foundation. Good Lord, I can't remember anymore. We just want to make sure that this keeps from needing too much wood. There we go. Oh, I see. Like this. Alright, that's 96. That's a lot more than I probably need. Alrighty. Oh wait, those are doors. I just want to have a way to get through the middle. Alright. So we'll have our doors like this. It really doesn't matter where they're getting in, but they are coming from a distance, so we have to keep that in mind. Oh, we didn't have storage. Oh, it's already fully efficient. Perfect. There we go. Let's see how this works. I also thought it might be a good idea to start building garrisons for certain places. But it doesn't really stop them. If they have the army, they'll still try to take it. It might deter some of the weaker foes. Alright, let's speed this up. Actually, and better yet, we should do it this way. Go. And then we can build a warehouse here. Actually, I feel like it's worthwhile having a large warehouse. Right? Why are the tilapies getting freed? Like, no one except for my people should be in prison. You're either executed or you're in prison, or you're fucking enslaved. I should have the enslavement rate higher. So drop that down. So they're just going to be imprisoned and executed. I believe our people like this. Oh, they don't even give a fuck. That's awesome. So now we're going to turn these tilapies into slaves. And we'll sell them on the black market. That's what they get for attacking me. I have a feeling this is going to be a really good building with this setup. It appears like they're walking from all the way over there. How about this? Well, that works. Actually, very well. Keep them like that. Add some housing for them. Awesome. So this is going to be coal and ore, and we'll leave a worker in there. And then let's dismantle these two. And this as well. So they're going to start delivering ore here, inside, to the center. Let's see how efficient this gets. Because there's no doors for them to go through. They can walk from any direction and access it. And these market deliveries, or whatever the imports, will fill this up. And all it's going to take is wood. And we can just keep managing it with like janitors. Although it feels like these guys just... Yeah, there we go, finally. What's your problem? There's like fucking thousands of wood laying around. Okay, they're getting it done. We got pretty good furniture storage. I didn't even realize we have literally an army almost the same size as our population. We may as well just all be trained. And these guys would be like middle troops. Apparently the training doesn't degrade anymore, which I didn't know. So, that's new to me. I thought it did. Oh, they're training, that's why I'm short. But yeah, I mean, this seems pretty efficient right now. And they're actually working. See, I wish that... Apparently there's also something even better, which I didn't know. You can have larger pumps. Wow. I wish I knew that. I didn't pay attention to all the little minute details that the devlog had, and this is one of the newer things, I think. It's not the newest thing, but it's pretty cool. Is there no fucking... Oh, you know what it is? They need fresh water. So if we ran it, we would run it through here. And that gives you about 600 slots for water or pressure, which can bring water through your whole city. Actually, you know what? I want to bring the water from here. It's going to take 24 workers. That is a lot of workers. Right, do something like that, and then we're gonna chuck a couple houses in along the road. Put a well and a hearth for them. Oh wait, they can't put that hearth there. And then we're gonna run this canal straight downtown. It's only 191, so we can bring it all the way. Oh, there's more opiates right here. I mean, technically, we don't even care about opiates. This makes me want to change my plan, because I want it to be able to run all the way downtown. Like, down. So let's actually dismantle this. Right, and then we can get rid of this. We'll start from back here and draw our canal, because I want the canal to run through this area. Perfect. This will be much nicer for me. There we go. So they're gonna get to that. Probably need a janitor over here with some furniture. Here's my janitors. Oh, we have just big janitor. there. And we'll put like... I'm pretty sure, yeah, they don't like noise and that emits noise. So we'll maybe put it down a little bit further. Right, and then give them access to wood, stone, and furniture. Like, I mean, this thing feels like it's very productive. The internal storage has a fair amount. Yeah, they just go like, let's check what our 120, pretty decent. But now that we don't need to turn wood into coal anymore, 32 a day, that is something. Here we go, guys. You can have some furniture now. Now I question something. It's 100% insulated. Okay. So it's just when the house has no walls whatsoever. That's uninsulated. But it seems like you can kind of get some insulation from... Never mind. It seemed like there was some insulation coming from something, but it wasn't. Oh yeah. Let's sell these slaves. Hey, bug people, would you like some tilapies? Thank you. Enjoy. I beat their sorry asses up and they fucking became my slaves. And the reason I'm not immigrating is because I have like 200 babies right now. I'm just waiting. I might have to make more though. Holy shit. What happened? Where'd all my fish go? What the flying fuck? I hate that so much. 25 and 25, man. I know it's like 0.1, but still. Alright, so we need fish. What is going on? Are you people just dumb or stupid? Well, I don't have any technology to chuck at that. And I don't have enough upgrades yet. When's the next noble? I mean, I could bum rush it. Why not? We need to get people. And by people, I mean fish people. And I want them to start fishing all over the place. They're gonna be fishing everywhere in the whole world. I'm glad that Syx doesn't have like finite resources like some games where you just like fish up your entire map and then you're just fucked. I would probably rage quit or just install a mod that doesn't have that. Am I still cut off from something? Oh, it just can't be placed on water. I thought it would build the ground around it. There we go. And I like building these because it feels like very organic to spread out wells along these types of like places. It's like this is a pretty decent spread. I might even just do that and a fourth one there. And then we're gonna run some longer roads down here. Like that. Get some people to live over here. Doing pretty good. These guys got that done pretty... Oh, they're not done yet, but they're getting there. Alright, so... wood. Stone. Furniture. Get these guys trained up. We'll go for like 20% for right now. Right. Probably want the storage to be right here. Although, yeah, no, we're gonna go down here because there's gonna be food stalls along here. Get some nice food going on over here. Speaking of which, we want to have a hearth. Nice, they caught him. Perfect. And we can upgrade the well immediately and get 8 workers. So they're gonna shoot that water throughout the fucking downtown area. And do I need knowledge? I need innovation. I feel like I want to steal it from this. It's sucky, but we can make it up some other way. Nice. So that's gonna boost it. And then pretty soon, right now, I think we just need 60 more people to get the noble upgrade. Right? Why do I feel like that's something? It's just good ground. We're gonna make a big one because there's gonna be a lot of fish boys down here. Alright. Fish warehouse. See, I don't want to waste that water right there. Although I believe they can swim. Yeah, they do seem to be swimming. As long as they can swim inside the fishing zones, I'm happy. Speaking of swimming, we took the 4 out. How did I not get... Is it really that slow? Well, let's do this. I'm gonna have my people doing all that. They better just get something out of it. I think they like... Yeah, they like ponds, which is awesome for us. Very cheap building. So we can run the water down here a little bit. Make a... They don't have access to fresh water over here, so I think this will give them access to fresh water. Although, does it matter? They're indifferent to the water that they get. But it will give them a pool, so... It's more for the aesthetics. It's about as far as I'm gonna bring the water down anyways. Oh, we can't do that. Go. So you're gonna store fish. Question is, I don't think there's enough housing still in this area. Just not a very good building match. And I know this area has very good soil. That's pretty good. Alright. And then I do want to build a pasture in here. Globians. Particularly, kind of like, as long as I can make it, be good. And then, something like this. It's not really worth trying to get like all these little nubs, although I can. Probably look weirder though. Alright. Have them exit kinda somewhere here maybe. No, we'll go up here. And then some gates, or huts, I mean. And then have a little warehouse for eggs and stuff. Or rather, decent size. go. There we go, we got boost. So we can go upgrade our master fishery. Probably should do it twice. Yeah. So that's a max of 2 per guy. So look at that. 1,000. 1,000 fish. The fish will begin to flow. Too much fish. Too much. Ah. Yeah, let's take this. Because that'll be pretty good for us. And then I could probably go for... We are making pottery. Yeah. So you're 800 pop. 985. I think they need 1,200. There we go. And we unlocked a bonus. That's fucking awesome. So did that just give me that 50 innovation? No, I don't think so, because I don't have that title. Although, do I? Oh, it's the first of their name that I got. Okay. I didn't really read the name of the title when I got it. I think the best part about not having to hear work music anymore is that I don't have to hear the like repeat hellish nightmare of fucking Christmas music that is Christmas music today. I would go back in time just to have the old Christmas music. It was actually good. I enjoyed it. And now it's like, take a selfie with me. Fucking, I hate Christmas and it sucks ass. I can't wait for January and other things like that. Or also, you're getting older and you're going to die soon. That's my favorite one. I'm not even being sarcastic. That's like actually genuine, like tone of the fucking songs on the radio, on the like workstation radio that I believe is AI generated music at this point. I think they have like AI generated tunes being played now for workplaces. It's a very strange dystopian type of feel. The only reason I bring it up because I'm so happy to be hearing the flutes and music of Jacinta and her beautiful, beautiful tunes. I fucking love Syx music. There's a very common comment from people in videos where they can get access to the music. And I should be like ready on the spot with that one. An answer. Actually, that's a tough one. Yeah, we're gonna change it. Simply because I want this to be more lined up with these houses here. I can't get away with 2. Yeah, no, it's only houses. That's good to note though. So 4 long houses, or 4 houses is equivalent to 2 long houses back to back. That's good to know. I can use that for future building. Look at that. Oh my god, the fish is gonna start flooding. Why did it say that I had 1,000 and then lied to me? Am I lied to? I don't want to give this person the extra point, but I mean, to be honest, Actually, we do need to give this one here. 3 houses. Those 2 are the only ones who are important right now. The rest can wait. But you luckily get more promotions right after this, pretty sure. Yeah, you get 6 more. Songs of Syx more. Also, speaking of which, have you guys built my beautiful pool yet? It appears that they do not have enough access to the water. Well, I can solve that slightly. No. What if I do that? That's better. Nice. They have a pool now. Sweet. Sweet. I fucking love pools. We have 12 guys as hunters right now. We could potentially get more. Wow. Talk about good problems right here. Net minus 67. But how are we in a positive amount then? Am I being lied to yet again? Yet again, I'm being lied to. What is this? Alright. Chuck that in there, and then we're gonna want to give these guys a nice food stall here. Oh, nice. And our region's ready to go. There you go. I just want to see how big it can get. 3,000. Oops, we don't want to do that. We can get there, but we're not going to be able to for quite some time. So let's just keep it where we are. I mean, there's no other real thing I want. Just leave it for taxes. There we go. just have to respond to something. Nice. We're just gonna keep chucking people at these jobs. Speaking of which... there's kind of nothing not incentivizing doing that. Good. That there. Ready? Let's do it now. Get it out of the way. Like peeling off a band-aid. Which way I want to put it. I might put it like this. Guys, something to sit on. Damn. We are just fucking powering away right now. This is why Mevians are OP. They just steamroll. They, like, are the fundamental Syx race. These guys are still homeless over here. Well, I know one way to fix that, because I'm so sick of seeing you guys be homeless. And I'm liking going for this, like, not grid-based society, although it is based on a kind of central road system, but just trying not to be as grid-based, more like organic flowing. It's just hard to get houses in, like, diagonal streets like I did over here. Where is it? This one. It's very slow moving. I do like this, speaking of which, let's give him some lights down here. Probably be easier to just copy and paste the distance. This is just so that I know the distance of the light. Traveling. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Go. Might be able to get away. Yeah, we'll probably need one there. that. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. What is up, Donny Don? Yeah, you already had Christmas and Santa Claus left, right? Well, they do go diagonal. That's nice. I'm much more incentivized to do that now. Merry Christmas. Proud of anyone who made it through this year. The fuck? Are they stupid? Are they dumb or are they just really stupid? Because I don't want to use harsher language than that, but the fuck are you supposed to do with Amevians? I think they're just trolling you at this rate. I think they're just trying to rile us up. And I, for one, am not gonna take it. To be quite frank. To be quite Steven. I'm gonna talk to the head of Syx Industries, and I'm gonna fucking write a complaint. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, they say some of the most stupid shit, and there are people in there who just say things to purposefully like detract from like other people because they dislike them, even if it's right. And that is a very weak-minded trait. Weak-willed, I should say. Pussy shit. Little bitch shit. But yeah, who cares? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've had conversations with people who seem to be like of the opinion that certain characters, like, I don't care who you are, the Amevians are the best fighters. Like, yeah, basically. The Amevians have some of the best skills when it comes to combat. If people can't access those skills, then that's just because they're not good. But the people I'm talking about were saying that the Dundarians are much better at, like, battle activities here. So let's measure them out. Amevians are already off to a 0.1 boost. They're not as defensive, which is okay. Same dexterity. Apparently the Dundarians are better blocking. The Dundarians have a bonus to formation. Then you can see they have a 60 force compared to the Dundarians' 40. The fisheries are, sorry, I was reading this off, but fisheries are good in any region. But they're especially good if you know what you're doing. You can see they've got the same morale. But then you've got pierce damage, which they have a base 0.25, so they're just good unarmed. They're also better at bows. And that's why they become better than the Dundarians. Makes them better than any other race. They're just superior. No, of course not. Any race is good if you know how to use them, but the Amevians are the best at just being good. Like, you literally don't have to really try with them. If you lose with the Amevians, it just says that you don't know the tactics or you don't have a good army. They're the best type of dudes. Oh, they do give you a buff? I didn't know that they give you a buff. Look at this, though. How you like that? We're making 2,000 fish. I think those numbers could be significantly higher. And that's the thing. Like, I actually really like the meta for the more food type deal with the Amevians, but I don't think it should be for all of the races. I think that each one should have, like, a benefit that just Like for humans, for example, like as long as their focus is in knowledge, like taking away their happiness from education is actually kind of redundant. It makes playing them like kind of stupid. Like I want to focus. That's what was fun about them, you know. Just making them very smart and them liking it. Now that they don't like it, it's just a off-putting idea. But that's interesting to know. I assumed that fishing was just better in general based off of ocean space. And if you had good ocean, then you're good. Also, do you like my spread of wells, how I'm doing it? I'm doing it like down the road from each other, like at the extensions of points. Not in the center, or trying not to be central. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough that loud. No, I have not seen your city. I am the worst because you have to take it into account that I'm looking at like a mobile viewer perspective of your city, and I'm not on desktop view. So I'm never going to click a mobile Syx video or image or whatever, because I cannot see it. Yeah, no, that is quite possibly the most stupid shit ever, because like I made the point to somebody earlier, yeah, it does have a 50% decay rate, which is pretty astounding, but once you get technology for like depreciation, this fucking spoilage here, it's game over. It literally drops it down to like fucking 20. And then you already have this. I was telling him that eggs should be your primary thing. You should have tons of eggs. You can make so many eggs from just one globian. And speaking of globians, do I have... Yeah, I should get this upgrade. Look at that. Probably getting fucking 300 now, yeah. But, I don't know. I mean, I think I know who you're talking about, and they claim that the tilapia are the best, and that is, like, actually factually wrong. In, like, many regards. Like, the tilapia are only good in, like, circumstances. Depending on where you are, what you're doing. Yeah, I think that the fisheries base degrade rate is very low because they don't have, 0%. So it shouldn't degrade. Alright, it can, I guess. Average degradation amongst these rooms. But I don't know. I've never seen it. I have never ever seen a warehouse or a fishery go degraded. I didn't even know they could. Tilapia. Yeah, I mean, you know, the thing is, I've never actually tried to play as them in a serious fashion without doing their rounded city with, like, weird roads, so it becomes less min-maxy. But if you min-max the tilapia, I think they're the most industrious, but they're elves. They're definitely, like, just very good at pumping out huge populations and stuff. And you could have, like, fucking 8 billion archers. And if you saw my video, I killed 5,000 Cantors with 5,000 well-trained archers. And there's no degradation to training, I guess, anymore, so, like, troops can just train all the way up to max, and then they don't have to, like, ever train again, I guess. Yeah, I do remember them degrading, I think, in the past, but I don't see them very frequently degrading. Like, especially not in my run. But as the list goes for possible races that I will play next, it'll probably be Kryptonians. That's like the main primary race that I've been wanting to play, because a lot of people talk shit about the Kryptonians, and I think it's because they are bad at playing them and they don't understand them. And I think that there is a way to play them that makes them viable. Because these two things make them really good right here. You can get them pretty high in services based off that. This one is a tougher one, but I think someone told me that there's a way to get around their lighting issues. But it's definitely going to be Kryptonians. They're not dreaded. I don't know where people get the idea that they're dreaded, but they aren't dreaded. They're actually very good. Think of it this way. A Kryptonian is like the opposite of a hobbit, but the same personality. So they're like a giant fucking man, boy, thing, creature. And they smash into whatever enemy that they're trying to hit. If they're well trained, they're fucking savages. Like, they need that extra morale buff, you know? They need to be, like, ego supported. Kryptonians are the race that I feel like is the most underrated, for sure. Like, I definitely underrated them. And I think it's because early on when I played Syx, they were the butt-ugly pink people of Syx, and they looked so ugly and stupid. But now that Syx looks cooler, they actually look so good. I think that second to the Emevians, I like the Kryptonians' appearance. Maybe then the Talapis. Humans are, like, probably the bottom, because they're just basic. They don't really spark anything from me. They're the worst in certain regards, but, like, I try to keep telling people that their refinement skills, like, here, where is your occupation? So they refine better than average, which makes them better at turning out things that other races might not think about turning out. Like, in a lot of games, well, Syx kind of fucks the trade thing, though. But if you, as a Kryptonian, have like 7 trade partners and you're pumping out like fabric and you're just selling that and you're making fucking cotton farms, you're living in luxury. Like, lavish. Exactly, like a Kryptonian city is literally just wood, dirt. It really is simple technologies and structures that they don't really care for too much in that regard. Like, and you can really like force a specific thing. I think that you'd want to have like a huge army, like 200-man groups of Kryptonians with leather armor and like spears and shields. You know, and if I did them, I'd probably do like, I think that they don't actually like a lot of people. They do like the Talapis. So I might try a Talapi with like the Kryptonians as friends. So the Kryptonians will be the primary like breadwinners, but the Talapi, because I do kind of want to do Talapis as well. So I might do the Talapi and Kryptonian next. I don't know how long I'll take this city though, because one of the things that gets me is I get burnt out once we hit like admin, like you said. It just doesn't feel good. Like, I don't like it. I don't want to put fucking 850 people to work in an admin building. Sorry, Jake. They're like, oh boy, you hit 3,500 people. Sorry, you need to take 800 out of that and fucking send them to do other shit towards admin. I don't want to put it in the middle of the road there, but I might have to. Hey, I mean, I'm all for proving people wrong in Syx, especially those naysayers. I would do it. Just so that I could be in Syx Discord and be like, I know actually. No, actually I did that. Sure, bro. He wants me to give him all of my goods. How about you eat my nuts and come fucking take them from me, fucker? No. I will do just Kryptonians only, and I will conquer the entire world. I will get all the achievements as the Kryptonians. And then I'm gonna rub it in everyone's faces on Discord and be like, fucking Kryptonians are the best, bro. You just don't know how to use them. Truthfully, though, you really can go very far with them. It's awesome how much you can get with their little, their buffs. Oh, my fucking iPad's not charging. I don't even know. Doing the multi-racial city, I don't like doing multi-races. I really don't fucking like it. Unless they're like the Telepi and the fucking Kryptonians who have similar building preferences, I'm not really interested. Because at least with those two dudes, they're like the same. They like the same shit. Humans and Dundarians are a little tougher too, but at least with humans and Dundarians, the Dundarians stay in the mountain and the humans live outside. Oh, I know. The Kryptonians are very prissy little bitches. From my understanding, they like to cry a lot and moan. So, my intent would be that I make them myself. Control them. I think I want to put 2 torches like that. But this is far down the line. Because I am not there yet. Got a lot of Amevians to do. Unless my fucking city gets corrupted again. But if it does, I might rely on somebody to fix it like they did last time and see if that works. Just harass them to do it for me. Now, I was told that, see, this is what I didn't understand too. Someone was saying that they couldn't keep up with the war beasts. I have 1 war beast pasture, and I'm keeping up. Speaking of, let's try to get some troops on some war beasts. With some weapons. Well, I mean, I feel like primarily, if I was to do the Kryptonians, I'm gonna do it a different way than people expect. I'm gonna fucking just go balls to the wall vegetables. And have, like, bread, maybe like 25%, 30% of my workforce. And that might seem controversial. But hear me out. I'm thinking that if I was to do vegetables, I wouldn't have to worry. You know, because the thing is, all the vegetables will feed these boys pretty good, right? And that's infinitely easier and less work for them to do than fucking go and refining bread. And then the extra bread that they make can just be turned into rations and other stuff. Yeah, they seem like they make good profits. But I don't know. I want to give it a go, because I always like to give a new try to each style of gameplay. Each time I play, I'm not going to try to do the same thing I did last time. Or at least, I'll alter it to some degree. I need a smithy. Smithy? Give me back some of my technology. I love always scrolling through this. It feels like he tried to make it easier, and in reality, it just became way more convoluted. Scrolling through that fucking technology screen. I feel like I used to be able to find things very quickly. Not anymore. Alright. Smithy. Where the fuck are you? Crafting smithy. Did you see my smelter, though? I'll show you in a second here. think I did a pretty good job on this smelter here. I was very proud of it. Oh, they're gonna be making tools though. It's not worth making weapons out of stuff like this, especially if I can turn it into tools. I'm gonna do this instead there. This is a tough one. So we'll have 11 workers here. I think I'm gonna have them making tools for now. Thank you. I don't think you saw how it looks though. I've got the internal. I've decided to try new things and experiment. And this seems to produce, you know, a fair amount. I don't know if it's making it any better or faster, but they don't need to go very far, and my transports are delivering it straight there. So no workers in the city are ever supposed to be touching this. It's hard to describe to people in the Syx Discord that are new, like, what exactly you need to do with logistics without, like, telling them what to do. And the logi for warehouses is one of the hardest ones for me. Like, I always want to literally be like, just set it up like this. Just do it. Like, don't set it up exactly like this, but don't have workers like crazy warehouse workers. Like, a lot of people seem to shove huge numbers of people into them. It's because they're not very well explained. If I put that there, it's not gonna fit. I want flanks. Amevian's riding horses with flanks just sounds fucking sweet, so I can't really not do that. And then we'll just turn this into a warehouse. Like, that's fucking badass right there. Imagine that. Horses being ridden by lizards, wielding scimitars. That's fucking dope. The dopeness. So these guys are making me some tools here. And I mean, can I put them in fisheries? Ooh, that was really fucking gross. I did not like zooming out like that fast. 10 innovation, you fuckheads. Why don't you just cost 20 innovation at this point? Cost 5 for most other trades, but you're gonna be coal. Change you to flanks. Are they called flanks? I keep calling them flanks. Yeah, they are. Let's see their stats. Let's see if he changed them. A long double-handed blade that causes lots of slash damage. I mean, what better than to have dudes riding horses, swinging swords? Fuck yeah. So we'll have like 4 for that, and then we'll leave the rest for that. Guy for that. Go. I just want to make it a little simpler for them to get in and out here. I find it's easier to edit the outside of the building than to try to edit it from the interior. It's just a little smoother. Technically, I shouldn't even shove fucking tools that far into that tech. I should just do fine craftsman. Are tools even worth it right now? I don't think so. Because, like, we can just upgrade them through the fucking... these guys. What's my clay? Can't get rid of the clay guy. Ration makers. He's doing me a good service. think I can do this one, and we'll set him to Smithies. Or even better yet, Smithy is probably better, because he's just going to be producing better amounts. Yeah, 16 blanks. I know they're super OP, but my thought is, what do I need to make super OP? Really nothing. Because the process right now is that I need to produce more goods to get more refined goods. But in order to get those, I need to, like, maybe shove some tools into, like, woodworking, wood cutting, but I don't need to technically, because I'm so good at where I'm at, I can keep it at, like, the base level, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, tools to make more tools, but I think, honestly, at where I'm at, like, see, this is the thing, if I want more metal, I just go like this. And then I just check. And I've got perfect coming in, like, pretty decent amounts coming in here. Although, what's going on here? Smithies taking a large chunk of clay, of coal. Rest in peace, Norm MacDonald. Change that over there. But, I think this will be good for now. Because think about it, I just want to have a bunch of weapons for the boys. And then I can switch it over to tools. I'm learning that Syx is more about patience now. He's just kind of run us into this position of, like, you should sit here and enjoy it, watching your fucking guys at 250 times speed for fucking 10 minutes or whatever, trying to get built up materials. Like, if I was to do anything, I might even try to get... I don't think you could put tools into this. Yeah, so I might switch the hunter out for some orc pastures, but I think I need knowledge for orcs to unlock them, yeah. I would have to use this anyways. So, why don't we do that, man? And those 12 guys that I have here, dismantle this. I'll have to edit this and change it in a minute. Just trying to think. It's a kind of like poorly organized area, it feels like. Then we put some of this here. But it's kind of what a lot of people have been saying, like, there are certain things that the people in the Discord are saying that are actually valid. For example, like, but I think it's the worst thing they do is the way that they say it. Like, someone earlier was just basically, like, insulting outright someone for playing the game in their own fashion. But it's not explicitly told to you that certain things should be done or shouldn't be done. Forcing, like, knowledge early and forcing innovation early is, like, the biggest mistake. And it's because Jake shoots a giant title screen in front of your face that says you unlock laboratory. And then the person who's unlocked it for the first time goes, that must mean I need to use it. And then you click this, and in any game you play, the research is cool and fun. So you're like, oh, look at all this innovation and this cool stuff I can tech. And they start teching everything, but they don't know what they're teching. So they're just teching into the wrong direction, thinking it might make something better. Just like I could have shoved my tools into some fucking different industry. But in reality, all of my industries are pretty good. The only thing keeping me back, see, is like, now I'm running low on fiber. But instead of running... yeah, I mean, it is that. I recognize that. And that's, like, a legitimate excuse, I think. But then at the same time, they'll be like, don't be mean to me. And then just outright mean to others and saying that they're the best ever. And it's like, okay, well, your personality is kind of rubbing others out the wrong way. But, I don't know. That's more for them personally to deal with and figure out in life, but I do recognize it a lot, and the Discord is fucking so sad. but there's really nothing for me to gain from it at this point. I just need to keep getting my foods up. Matter of fact, I might leave this. How's my foundation in this zone? Yeah, that's pretty good foundation. Just shove a little farm in here. And then... So this guy is good. So we should start to see leather sooner or later. I want to make this building a little bit better. Matter of fact, I might make it over here. Warehouse. And then we need a... He doesn't have to be too big of a tailor. We're really not going to be producing a lot of leather here to start. Yeah, we can afford to do this here. Like that. I think I have 6 guys there, so I might be able to get away with one more here. Two more. What is up, goon? I was just talking about Kryptonians and how I love them. How they're actually good people, and there's not a gun or a fucking loaded... What would a Kryptonian use as a weapon? Like food, but like drumstick? Probably. They have a loaded drumstick to the back of my head. And they're forcing me to say nice things about them. But no, I keep seeing people talk shit about them. And I'm like, I wanna prove them wrong. I wanna be the man that makes Kryptonians viable. Yeah, we need a bunch more homes over here. I don't even know if it's worth having that. Actually, it's pretty decent services. It's wells like this that are struggling. I feel like Kryptonian hoes would be like really gross, to be honest. Like, I like them as people, but... No, they're cool. Stop being mean to my people. I'm standing up for them. I'm dedicating my future as a Kryptonian Songs of Syx player. Change my mind. They're good. Change my mind again. Yeah. Oh wait, are you foraging? You might be accidentally foraging the wrong shit there. Mushrooms. Do not forage mushrooms, please. Oh, I would need to unlock the onks. Okay, well I'm not gonna unlock the onks pasture there. But fuck, they suck ass at fucking farming. I may as well. Because I'm pretty sure they're not too bad at pasture work. Oh, that's multicolours. Anyways. 80%. I mean, it's better than... Oh man, they're worse than fucking Dundarians. Oof. They're worse than Thundarians there. How the fuck do you handle that one? Yeah, they're just across the board stinky poo-poo at that type of job, but I think it would be smarter for them to have... Because, I mean... You've got veggie farms and... herb farms, 2 of them. But we're ultimately going to have a lot more in the way of technology going towards animals. So let's get that going. Also want to move this. That's better. Actually, give it a little bit of space. There we go. Alright, and then we're gonna shove a ox pasture right in here. They would probably be like, "You're not playing the Medians right, bro. You need to do exactly what I tell you right now." Watch you get fucking banned on YouTube, and then I'll have no more members because you fucking said slaves on YouTube. Please don't do that. Don't be the only... No, I'm just kidding. I have more members, but still, don't get banned. YouTube is scared of those words. They literally hate history and anything that does with them. To do with them, I should say, sorry. They were like, I don't care about context. Fuck you and your context. And then Goon is struck down in the prime of his life. In the prime of your life, struck down like a dog in the street. That's how it feels when you get, like, banned on a fucking server or whatever. Speaking of which, I got fucking a warning tag on fucking Songs of Syx Discord. I think I said that already, but that makes me seem like I'm a deranged psychopath. Like I'm like a green-skinned freakazoid or something that's not allowed to be around people in public. I feel like I've been ostracized. I think you are. I mean, there are members that were members before you, so they do have a higher tier member smiley face icon, which is sweet. But, I mean, you're still cool. Anyone that has the smiley face sunglasses is cool to me. It's really hard not to be cool with smiley face sunglasses next to your name. I might have to disappear in a second here to go grab some fucking stupid shit. Look at that fish. That's what I talk about when I talk about fish. Whoa, look at that fucking rations. Oh my good god. We can upgrade it too? Holy good god. Yeah. I could be fiendish. It's interesting that people read my name and then they think it says friend and then they mistake me for a positive character. I can be, but I'm more than likely not going to be. I wish that all of the people who follow me could have the sunglasses without having to put $1. Like, I do appreciate the dollars, but it's like, feels scummy. Pay $1 a month to watch me stream. I think that's worth it. It's like paying $1 a month to feed a kid who's starving. But instead, you're putting that dollar towards a fat fuck. Fat fucking green freak. There we go. I'll talk about this. This is peak Amevian efficiency. We've got war beasts and all kinds of shit here. Yeah, I can see where the decay is coming in. A foolish fiend. It was gonna be just fiend. I couldn't just be fiend though. It didn't let me, so I had to become a foolish fiend. When did I promise any? I'm not opposed to sending anything, as long as it's payment on the other side. $10,000. Might have to up our pottery soon. Making too many damn pots. I want to, like, fight somebody. Let's start growing our population here. Drop that down there. Oh, that's the reward. I mean, I think I have average feet. That's the thing I never understood about feet fetishes. Maybe they see something in the feet. Like, I like eyes. You know, I think eyes are attractive. Maybe they see the same thing that I see in eyes, in feet. You know, like the toenails or something. I don't know. But for me, there's just nothing there. Just nothing there, man. I could look at feet all day and they wouldn't really... They don't elicit any reaction. Like, you could put me in one of those fucking tests that to see if you've got a reaction to anything. And it would just clear. It would be nothing. It's almost like if I didn't see them at all. So this should be producing. The thing I like about Onk's pastures here is that they produce daily rates. And these are babies, I believe. So they're not even fully grown Onks yet. So once they're full grown, we might start to see a lot more. Holy shit balls. I think, if you want my true opinion, it's definitely a mix between, you know, kind of like incel type behavior, as much as that's like a common thing to go towards, but I think it's true. And a mixture of other things, but it mostly seems to be that a person is, like, not normal. It's the tamest of fetish, but it usually comes with, like, a peeping aspect, where people like to, like, snoop or peep through things or watch people's feet, or, like, fucking, what's his name, Quentin Tarantino, they like to fucking film people's feet for their fucking fetish collection. You should. Togas are cool. If I ever do well in fucking Songs of Syx or streaming or any of the stuff I do, I will probably spend a large portion of my money on historical items. Like fucking reenactment gear or fucking helmets or whatever. I've always wanted to do like I'm actually, somehow people don't know this about me, I'm actually good at special effects makeup. I had originally planned that if I ever did face cam, I would have a face fiend on, or maybe a mask I made myself, or something along those lines. Paint my face green. but that'd be much further down the line. Nah, I wouldn't do full set of Legionary Army, but I think maybe it is hereditary. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's something that they see in them, like what the toes or feet represent. You know, like a dirty foot's probably an unattractive foot. You know, or maybe they like dirty feet. I don't know. Truthfully, this is a tough question. This is a real question here. What makes freaks freaky? What causes people to enter freak status? Green is the color of the FBI, you federal glowy. What are you talking about? You talking about my character being green, so I'm part of the FBI? If so, then you're wrong. Get out of my fucking face. Don't talk to me like that. I'm so sick of these guys asking for stupid requests like that. Don't ever do that. I literally want to, like, declare war when they send a request like that. And just be like, alright, we're fighting on the spot. I don't even give a flying fuck right now. Not one flying fuck. Alright, let's set that up. Actually, we could probably do it this way. 2.1, 2.4, exactly. But it might not pass over 2.4, so let's pray to God. I mean, that's like the... You know, you're like above the iceberg. There's no iceberg. That's just... Oh, glowies are watching me stream. I don't think that the FBI would ever relegate... Actually, I take that back. There are government organizations that have watched me in the past, but not for reasons that people probably think. I am a ward of the state. Or was once. And therefore, the state monitored all of my activity, including my online behaviors, and would respond justly to them. Surprisingly. Call that dystopian if you want, I don't know. But anytime my name was up online, they would know. Jesus Christ. Goon, it's because you were meant to plow the fields. You are a bull, an oxen, humanoid. I've actually recommended that I think there should be another race to complete the trifecta. There needs to be a trifecta of characters that rules the forest. And I think that the best way to do that would be someone in between Talapis and Cretonians, which would be a bull/minotaur type character, which I thought would be cool, or maybe a deer-like person. And the idea is that they would be essentially just an aggressive, like full bore, no fucking holds bar type character, just fully committed to killing, but they'd be like wooden, forest oriented, you know, give them a couple things that they like, maybe fucking meat or something. I don't know, I think a lot of the races seem to like meat, so they could be just straight veggies, something like that. Yeah, I could believe that, Goon, that they'd watch you for that. I had a friend, he was in my college together with me, and he was very concerned that if he even had a Facebook, he wouldn't be able to join the FBI one day, which was his dream job. And I don't think he ever made it. He was a good dude, though. I just don't think that they would take him. A boar is like what the Cretonians are. So I was thinking, that's why I thought, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Chungus. Like in between Dondarians and, like, I was thinking that they would be like the guys that are like the men or the like guardians of the fucking forest, and they're like actually the Dundarians equivalent in some fashion. Like, you know, more for like give him a fucking carpentry bonus or something. Like, it would be sweet. I don't know, make him something good, and then just they could be like a faster, more charge oriented race, and that fits perfectly with horses. But my idea was turned down, and I was called an idiot and punched in the face. I was kidding. I was not punched. But still, it felt like that. And I cried a little bit. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's Chungus. I was literally saying that. That was like... My point is that there's three races. Humans, Dundarians, and the Mevians are square-based. You know, they don't really care for the things that the Talapi and the Cretonians like. There's only two of the Cretonian that like forest, Cretonians and Talapi. And I feel like they leave a great opening for a character that would be like the macho bully type character, because these guys are pacifist pussies. These guys are violent psychopaths. What about a noble guard type character? A manly man type dude, like just like big buff fucking elf type deer people or something, so that they kind of wrap around that character, and then you could have all three of them in one city and make it fun. You're saying like harpies? I might not understand you. But I don't know. My idea was always that they would be able to like round out what's missing for the... Because if you play Talapi and Cretonian only, you'll feel like you're missing something. Some kind of force. And I guess you could try to run the Mevians, but the Mevians fucking hate everybody. So they should just be their own thing. But there's apparently plans to have different styles of races. So each race will have like variety to their race preferences. That's what Jake's explained in the past to me. So it looks like they're not producing enough because the tailors are using too much, but it's because we have just a few too many tailors right now. Cut that in half. But I'm not smart enough to mod it, and if I did it, I would have to go ask Craster to do like faces for me, because I'm not going to do a mod without the actual faces. Yeah, but Cantors and Argonash are impossible. Well, the Cretonians are good at refining, so that's what I mean. Like, I think that they would be good at like furniture. There's not a race in the game that excels at it in any way besides the Dundarians, but the Dundarians only excel because they excel at all like crafting related jobs. But I think that if you added these guys, you could lower this to like 110% and then boost theirs to like 130, so that they are the furniture masters, and they just produce so much furniture, and their whole gimmick is like producing the crafted goods that your Cretonians and your Talapi struggle at. Yeah, like pottery and stuff, you know? I can't do faces. I'm not that good. And yeah, exactly. No one's like mushrooms, and there's a lot of jobs that people don't like. There's plenty of space for a race. Just one or two more, I think. And they should just be fit in before the final build, but I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna stick with these. It's too complex to add another one now. I'm not particularly good at pixel art anyways, by the way, Goon. It's more of a skill that you pick up, and Craster's work is beyond comprehension for me. Making all these faces. How was my education rate? 41. 12% educated, or indoctrinated. Pretty good. These guys give you a crap ton of leather when you kill them. Like, a literal crap ton. Let's put this road in here. Not going to be the most efficient, but I'm just going to put this here. That's kind of what I was thinking, is that they would be like... Because the thing is, Kryptonians and Amevians aren't peaceful. In the sense that, like, they... No character is. It's kind of like that gray area that everyone is a bad character in their own way. These guys could be the ones that, you know, don't take the same preferences that the others do, while also having certain ones that make them similar. And I had described them as like the three noble races, like the three forest-based races. They should have three, in my opinion. Two is just... feels like there's a missing one. The third race that should be there. Because bugs with bugs, there's two bugs. Cantors are their own unique character. Amevians, they're their own unique. And then humans and Dundarians are like bros. There doesn't need to be a third one. Thank you, Goon. That's too nice of you. I really appreciate that. Happy Saturnalia to you as well. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Hopefully that popped up as a message too. I didn't check. Black Star. How the fuck do you have more decay and I just added another orc pasture, you fucking son of a bitch. Get that shit out of my face. I think, no, I'm pretty sure Saturnalia takes place over the 3 days that are, what would Christmas be? It's like 3 days, I believe, or a couple days. It's a period of time. But I could be wrong. I'm obviously not a pagan. Get your fucking pagan ritualistic fucking nonsense out of my chat before I send you to oblivion. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was 2 or 3 days. Golem would be fucking cool, but I think Robot would be stupid. Although he has mentioned that he has the idea to add steam and like actual later game technologies, like they advance into like... But I think that's just fucking him blowing smoke out his ass. Truthfully. I'm pretty good at reading people, and I think that Syx has burned a hole through Jake's mentality over the years. Nah, makes sense, Goon, that it moved because of the Julian. Fucking Roman dictators, and they're fucking changing the past. Yeah, it's exactly. From my understanding, it's like a steampunk. Yeah, that's kind of how it's been described to me and how it's supposed to be later game. But like I said, I don't. Maybe like he's got some good plans for it, but it doesn't fit. Like Timberborn. Timberborn fits really cool with the like steampunk fucking beaver robots. That fucking is sweet. I haven't got there, but it's sweet. I really want to get there one day. I gotta play some Timberborn for this channel. Garthimi are orcs. As it stands, Garthimi are orcs, Patonians are hobbits, Amevians don't count, Dundarians are dwarves, and Tilapia are elves. Yeah, I don't know too much about the lore, but I'd believe that. I mean, I'm all for Syx getting that kind of stuff. It'd be cool to see like a blimp come in. But I mean, I've literally said to him to just have a slave trader. A building where slaves get brought to and stood and sold. And that one was like shrugged off like a stupid idea. So, I don't know. I offer things or recommendations or ideas that I feel like are valuable with very little input needed to change the game. It's like you made the whole mod, unless I did and made the mod myself, then he would take it and then just put it in the game. But magic. Fuck it. I'm adding pistols. Fucking rapiers and longswords. And I'm also gonna have fucking laser beams. Fuck it. We ain't playing Syx anymore. Yeah, well, you need to get your mod stolen by Jake so that he can add slave traders to the fucking game, make slave trading viable. Because as it stands, unless your race likes slaves, or you don't mind keeping them in your city, it's pretty tough. It's actually crazy how we're managing to keep all of this just like completely floating. There's no like real dips in anything. No bad event system constantly shooting me messages telling me that my city's crap. It's almost like this is fun. I'm having fun, at least. Some people might not see this as fun. I'm having a blast. I know, that's why I'm joking. Dude, it kind of stings seeing, like, my short get hundreds of thousands of views because of the new war mod, or the new, like, horse mod, and it's knowing that it's related to you. It's like, it's not that he invented the horse mod, it's more that he did the work for it seems like, and then Jake just, like, copied his homework. Like many of other mods, and it's cool, but like give him a fucking credit in the game or mod status or something cool as like a payment. Yeah, no, I looked at the details for yours. It's exactly the same, like one for one, like literally. Like the plagiarism didn't count to this. He just didn't give a fuck. I mean, to be fair, he just seems to consider whatever he's done for his game as his, in the same way he would give us access to the game's code. By Jake or by one of the mods themselves, Donnie? I don't know if I qualify for mod now that I've been labeled untouchable. Yeah, no, Cantor's and Argonash before were what he had claimed was supposed to be Cav types. And then he was like, I could maybe get 100,000 more sales if I put this mod in here, which people have been literally begging me to add for the fucking 20 years now. The joke is, I would fully encourage them to approach me and actually warn me, but they didn't. They said they warned me, but I never got warned. I was lied to, and I never got a fair trial. Yeah, that's what I said, Goon. It's like he sees it that way, but I think that, you know, you can spend your free time doing whatever you feel. Like, for me, it's gaming, so I don't really care. But for other people, like modding time, like Craster got to be in the game to a degree, and he's a modder, and it's not fair that he gets to be like up there and not others who do similar, or if not like valuable things. Because like I said, this war mod, or the new wars mod, it blew my channel up, so that means it's blowing his game up. Yeah, you literally, but basically you're a fucking pleb in the fields, and you went up to your lord and said, "Hey lord, I've designed this new helmet." And he's like, "Actually, it's my helmet and I designed it." And you, "Fuck you, go to the dungeon, asshole," and he fucking punched you. And he sells it on the market. No, I'm just kidding, he didn't punch you, but still. I had mentioned those things too. Not honey, but salt. And I was told that would never happen. I had mentioned it as like a form of maybe turning things that, you know, could be turned into like meat, turned into jerky, just a jerky item. But, I don't know. I try to just be happy with what I got, which is the rights to play Syx. It's like that meme I shared in the Discord, living in America. They are optional though, aren't they? Wouldn't you consider just being able to enable them or not? I think that so far it doesn't really bother me because you can turn them off, but I didn't know before that you couldn't turn them off, and I was using the materials and that was stressing me out. But just having a library or laboratory with no resources, you can produce a decent amount of knowledge or innovation, which, especially a race like this guy, he's probably going to not want to do that. He's got this benefit of having the enjoyment of clay mining, so I may as well just pump my labs full of it. Speaking of which, you're just completely full, aren't you? I mean, I could upgrade you. Sure. Chuck a couple guys over here. Why are there 108 people free? Holy shit. We might have to switch this guy over to just making furniture for right now. And, sure. I mean, it's whatever though. Like I said, I don't see it as a net issue, like a problem. It's more maintenance is a huge issue. I think that maintenance is a big issue, but it's the lack of direction. There's a culmination of issues. I think that the Syx Discord is far more disrespectful than they should be in answering new players' questions, especially based off the premise of this game is complex and not simple. But then, you know, you also have to, like, take into account that if you know the game, it's incredibly easy. So for me, I literally don't even feel like I need to do anything right now. I'm sitting with fucking 37 knowledge. I could chuck it into something else, but I'm just waiting. I really don't know what else to do. I'm just waiting for, like, maybe some decay or something I could get. But another player, you know, newer players especially, are going to be like, what the actual hell do I do? Like, what should I use my knowledge for? It's confusing that knowledge is one thing and innovation is another. And, like, they're going to want to go for, like, things that seem like they boost other things. Like, a lot of players were saying stuff about trying to boost things. So they'll spend all of their innovation in something like down here instead of getting these techs. Speaking of which, we don't have the cut stone. But, I don't know. I am just glad I figured out where my fulfillment and happiness issues were truly coming from. Which is this rations here. Somebody was supposed to come by now. You're right, dude. I mean, I remember a time when in Syx we literally were like, every time a new release came, or mod, or not mod, but update, like people were like bowing down at Jake's feet. Like, he delivered another, he cooked again. But, you know, that's not there. And I don't know if that negatively affected him in some fashion. Maybe it did. Having that level of, like, positive response then flipped on him. But, I mean, like, in all things, you can't expect a positive response despite your work. If you work hard on something, there's just as much of a chance that somebody will dislike it as they will like it. You can't be upset or frustrated with that. I can't speak for him. I mean, he could be upset about it or bothered by these things, and that's why he chooses not to respond to them or put them in or whatever. Could be too aggressive an approach. I honestly don't know. But I take it with a grain of salt, because it's like, if you're, think of it this way, if your mod added so much that thousands or hundreds of thousands of people are now watching Syx and interested in it, that means that the same number of people, if not more, are potentially viewing it and wanting to buy it. So if he had just taken your advice back then, or just put it in like months ago, yeah, it would have been seen back then. The same with lots of other things. I think that if world map sieges were actually focused on like this, defending your city and building an actual city, that would build a lot of faith in the game. As, like, gamers are based on faith. As they lose faith in a game, they will start to question almost everything, like I have. And I break it down too far, because I've become so accustomed to doing that. Of questioning what's reality, what's not reality in this game. Like before with my frustration in the happiness department. I'm not the only one who has that issue, and many other people get very frustrated, like, and they're just like, what am I doing? And then the responses I see, they're like, oh, you just have to do this. And then the people, they hit them with the most sarcastic responses, just the same as I would. And it's fair, because it's like, someone was being told, he's like, I don't have enough rations with this population, and they're like, no, you need fucking triple that. And they're just like, so I'm supposed to have half my population food. And they're like, yep. And that turns a lot of players off too. Because it's just like, why should I do that? Yeah, like, it's not even complex production chains. I think the worst part is that it was balanced perfectly before. This motherfucker. You have 144 soldiers. What was your name? Oh, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. Oof. Those are tough. I might have a little bit of a challenge here, but yeah. I agree. I think there's a lot of things that could be worked on in that regard. We have enough soldiers there. Let's give them some more falchion, our flanks. So we have enough for them. And then these guys, I want to give all of them at least some leather armor. Okay. And they all have 5 spears. These guys have 1 spear, but we could probably give them full spears as well. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it feels like I don't understand how that doesn't. Like, how is that not easy to do? Like, I don't know how to write code, but like, can't you just, for example, take this shape kind of thing here and add it to the same kind of effect? But, you want my true opinion, Jake should have did like the Avengers. He should have built Songs of Syx 1. Built up all the systems, like Fabian from DSS. And then, after he assembled his dev team, his crew of people that he trusts, he should have built Songs of Syx 2. And built it from the fucking ground up. With all of the same thoughts, but with a better execution. Yeah, the weapon quantity thing is a big argument. Like, I don't understand how people figure that one out. It took me a long time. I don't even know how I figured it out. I think I just struggled for a long time until I got it. And even now, it's a new system. But it seems to make a little more sense. Gold is better than fucking brown. That's why I'm saying, Chungus, if like DSS, the developer for that, he built DSS around the simple concept of trying to make his little city builder war game, and then his new one, DSS 2, is that game, but with like everything that he wanted to add to the first one, but didn't know how to do. And instead of just adding it after, he just built it up again and did it again. I think, at least that's my understanding. Well, if it's not complex, it makes me feel then that it shouldn't be so complex to change things. But from my understanding, like from a dumb person's perspective, it feels like the code is like spaghetti noodles, the way he describes it, and he can't fucking unravel his spaghetti noodles here. You know when fucking Elmo is like messing with Mr. Noodles? That's what it feels like. It's just fucking Mr. Noodles over here. Blinging noodles all over the place. We need the government points. Exactly, like you made all the mistakes already once, you don't make them again. But I mean, I'm not the one to tell him to go do it. I would never say some shit like that. We want to get to 2,200, I think. Yes, we are getting there. Are they seriously? Oh my god, I fucking... What? Oh my god, dude. So they do this now? They just are raiding my region. Okay, well fuck you, buddy, you fucking cockhead. What's the point of having an army? So annoying. So I get to spend fucking all my money to go fight these guys here. I love that. We would lose in an auto engagement. I have no other choice. They're raiding my fucking territory, which is on the other side of the fucking map. I don't want to use mercenaries. I wanted to fight it with my own troops. I thought they were attacking my capital. I wasn't really caring to read it. Because it doesn't really... The lore of this game doesn't really intrigue me as much as it should, probably. Fucking... These guys are good at stabbing. These guys are good at smacking. I mean, I don't know how horse battles are gonna work here. But I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill those fucking tilapies first. Alright, we'll have these horsemen move here, and I want these horsemen to try to engage one of these groups here. If we can get them to get like a good charge off on the other horsemen. They're pretty aggressive there. Go away, stop. Trying to hit these fucking... Well, if they want to do that, then we'll do this. It's fucking impossible to line up a charge on them without, like... I really don't like horse versus horse combat here. Let's see if we can hit them with a good charge. So they have the fucking dankest, most powerful horsemen. And they're just gonna run around at like Mach 10 speed here. I need you guys to just fucking crash into this group here. Okay, I thought they were going for my throne there. I was gonna get fucking really mad. Charge that. Great. The trees. I love that. How great for cavalry to have trees here. Get these guys to come back over here and cycle charge. We're gonna bring our horsemen out here so that we can actually make use of this open territory. Warm them up quickly. Charge them. Why does it feel like they're getting actually wrecked? I think we broke that enemy group there. Looks like. Man, horses are tough to fight. Do the same kind of charge here and then run our boys inside. I think that broke them. Yeah. Well, I guess they just don't have very good morale. We can form up loose formations here. Just get up on them. Doesn't even matter if we charge into them at this point. Well, that was a little easier than I expected. I thought those horses were gonna kill us. I think we were fighting humans or something. No, those are tilappies. sketchy is that I think if we even had remotely lower melee training, we would have probably lost. They seem to have broken really fast. Fucking dick. Made me waste all my money. Hey, at least they gave you some back. Well, we still have 150 guys to work with here. Maybe I make another pasture. This would be better off as Ampledon pasture, or Aglopians. We don't give a flying fuck about Ampledons. Sorry, I didn't respond to your message. I was fucking stressed right there. I feel bad never having played that mod. I really should do more effort playing mods, but I'm just not a modded player. I love my vanilla. Joke is, whenever I get ice cream, I tend to go for vanilla flavored as well. Does that mean I'm a simple person? Enjoy the simple things. Finer things in life. Vanilla. Yeah, killed all the little animals that live here because we put that there. We should have slaughtered them. Can we at least collect their corpses? No. What's the foundation like in here? One thing I did want to be able to do is run water down the middle here. I'm gonna run it down this road. We're gonna dismantle it first, though. Because it's gonna make a weird little design if I do it this way. The other way, I should say. Let's get another pump in here. Pump it up. It's like coming and I pump. If you heard, if you enjoy lifting, you'll know what I'm talking about. Vanilla is just so popular. That's why, though, because it's the common. Like, if you went to an ice cream place, they're gonna give you vanilla. That's just like, and then chocolate next. I still think that's one of the most wild things that most people don't know Arnold said. That's like an actual fact. That's like a real quote he had. That he loved pumping so much. Truly. Sometimes I don't blame him though. So we've got plenty of canal for this now. We'll get beautiful canal-based infrastructure throughout here. Speaking of which, did this like make everything look kind of less desert? Doesn't appear to have, although it's 20% moisture. Or saying 100%. Did it not? It just doesn't change the ground. That's sand. That's interesting. Is it sad that I didn't even know he died? I mean, I should have, right? He's not around anymore. Nobody talks about him like that. But he. So if there's like a group of people, Mike was one of the ones I actually liked a lot of. But he seemed a little, you know, against the grain in that term. But if there was any bodybuilder or powerlifter, I should say, that I admired the most, it would be between Bill Kazmaier and fucking Sigmas. Is it Sigmarsson? Yeah, Jan Paul Sigmarsson. Dude died mid-pump. That's crazy. And the frickin' Bill Kazmaier was so powerful, in my opinion at least, that they fucking banned him from the first, like, what is it, like 2 or 3 years of fucking World's Strongest Man. Didn't let him come. He didn't let them pump. He's calm. That's so fucked up, man. How are you just not gonna let a man come? In the pump. He's so fucking wild. Arnold's like, hold on, I just need to calm. He starts pumping. He busts out some weights. That's probably actually, from my understanding of him, that's actually true. He did carry weights with him. I am a big fan of World's Strongest Man. I've watched a lot of the old stuff. I think that Jan... I might be saying his name or forgetting his name, but it's like John Paul Sigmarsson. He's like he is the best. He, in my opinion, is better than Thor. Thor might have figuratively like stronger than him, like carrying more weights, but the like energy and raw fucking authenticity that he brought to the sport, I don't think Thor has it. I mean, Brian Shaw comes close in my mind. But I think the worst thing for Thor is his pride, his ego. That's what takes me away from being a fan of his. I mean, to be fair, they do earn it, but there's nothing more unattractive than an egotistical powerlifter in my mind. Because some of the greats didn't even show it. Like I said, John Paul was like... there's a clip I've seen of him where he literally destroys the guy he's facing in a competition, because World's Strongest Man used to be physical competitions against each other, and he fucking flatlined this guy basically, and he's just such a good sport about victory over them, and he just sees it as a camaraderie thing, which is what it is, in my opinion. Modern World's Strongest Man far outpaces the old days though, in personalities and quality of sportsmanship, etc. But the olden days just had a level of like ferocity. And poor fucking Columbo. His fucking shin or knee or whatever it was. I can't stand that one. I can't even watch it. I've only know what happens. I've seen the clip, a portion of it. I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, Bill Kazmaier did a deadlift with fucking coins. It's 1,200 pounds of coins, apparently, which is... I think it was 1,200. But it's an insane deadlift that... Or, squat, sorry. And he's not even, like, attributed to any kind of record in that regard, because he's not... He didn't do in the fucking... room, whatever, the like fucking test that they do now. Oh, I forgot Mark Henry. Of course, I can't forget Mark Henry, the actual world's greatest strongman, currently alive. And I think that if you put him against Brian Shaw, I think he'd beat Brian. I don't know, actually. That's a tough one. I think they'd run each other for their money, but Mark Henry is another. His Hercules hold or whatever it's called is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Where he fucking holds the pillars. But yeah, I fucking... bodybuilding and powerlifting... I don't really like bodybuilders. I like powerlifters. But that is like my jam. That's what I did out of college. Not professionally, of course, I wish. It would have been sweet. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I can't remember his name, but there's another... I mean, like, the older gentlemen, like, some of them just never even told you about how good they are. Like, I can't remember his name. There's a guy that's got, like, fucking massive hands. He's a great arm wrestler, and I'm pretty sure he could fucking throw a fucking certain things, and he can lift things that normal people cannot. And yeah, it's the Hercules hold. And there's just those qualities, those capabilities. That's, for me, a strong man is, their intent, it should be to be the strongest at a single task, because you cannot be the strongest at all tasks. Like what Arnold says, Columbo was the best in his size category, which is true, because he literally is such a small man with such a perfect definition. So there's that stuff where it's like, if you can't be the biggest, be the most defined, or if you can't be the most huge biceps, go for the biggest quads, or like fucking Mike. You know, these are the things I've always... For me, it's hands. I go for hands. I've always believed that your hands are your strongest and most important muscle. And I always believe that if you can do a lift with your biceps, you should probably be able to do it with your fingers. And that might make me a psychopath, but... If you've ever seen a Zotman curl, that's my favorite. But I've been recently thinking about getting back into it. It's tiring though. It's a lot more time consuming than it used to be, where I had damn near infinite energy to put into it. There's a guy that can levitate metal. He probably just has a magnet in his hand. I've never seen that, though. I don't know. I try to avoid, like, anomaly characters. I'm talking, like... I really like the fucking... I don't watch arm wrestling. I like it as a sport. I think it's pretty cool, but I think it's fucking sketchy. But I like a lot of the arm wrestlers, too. Just because you can, like, fucking snap your elbow off. That's a good way to do it. Don't go to a public gym. I think that public gyms are the bane of my existence. I hated going to them. I don't like people looking at me. I don't like the weird, like, energy that people bring to the gym. If you want to pick up girls, go do it somewhere else, in my opinion, but... Don't turn my gym into a fucking fuck party here. But it's like Planet Fitness tier gyms. And they don't really like to see you doing crazy weights. They want you to be doing like fucking exercise machines. But I have it in my room. In my bedroom. The 3 essentials. Actually, a few essentials. I have the 55-pound kettlebell. I have the 50-pound dumbbell. I have the 2 45-pound dumbbells, which is a fuck ton of money, by the way, all this stuff. And then I have adjustable weights that go up to like 50 pounds. That are like screw on and off pieces. For dumbbells. I don't believe in barbells. There's no reason to fucking deadlift or power fucking press or any of that shit, in my opinion. I'll check it out after the stream. He better be worth it. If he's a fucking hack fraud, I'm gonna personally send him a message. I'm actually kind of liking doing this. Like, just spreading tons of fucking... Because in my mind, I like the agricultural lifestyle in this game. No, Joe Rogan, I think most people's kettlebell's perspective is poor. There's a specific thing that I like to do with kettlebell. A couple things I like to do with kettlebells. It's like I said, hands is your goal, right? So if you lift a kettlebell, you should be able to lift that kettlebell over your head without any issue at all. If that kettlebell is a struggle to lift over your head, holding it out at like a 90-degree angle in your hands, like over your head with the ball or the bell like pointing backwards, then it's too heavy. And what I do is I take it from a center position and I wrap it around my head in like alternating directions, and then I do like straight to your chest lifts from squat, stuff like that. No, I don't. I don't hate barbells compared to dumbbells. I think they do the same thing, but the thing about a dumbbell compared to a barbell is that a barbell forces you to use your strong hand and rely on it a little more. I have orbital tunnel syndrome, so if you have like arthritis, it's similar, but it's in your elbow. And if you focus your right arm like I did a lot, or like my left arm was a little weaker in certain regards, it can really be tough when you have barbell compared to dumbbells. Oh yeah, you know what I forgot? I have the Fat Grips Ultimate. You can look those up. I have the large Fat Grips. They're the can-sized grips that you put on your weights. Like these rubber grips. I would crush your fucking dick off and rip it into space with my pinky. That's what those do for you. My reasoning for the grip strength is that I got tired of people saying like, oh, you have fucking soft hands. So whenever they say I have soft hands, I crush their fucking bones. And so far, most people have not been capable. Either they can control it and not get crushed, or they get crushed. That's it. It is very underappreciated, and luckily for me, I have a broken hand that allows me to not be crushed back. I have like a very, very claw-like grip. Yeah, stabilizers, and for me it's always like I had a friend who used to like powerlift. He loved to throw the bells and throw the fucking weights around like he was the toughest, machoest guy on earth, and it's cool, you know, like do your own thing, but at the same rate, like you're really gonna tear something. You're not efficiently doing it. You're not controlling what you're doing. You're just throwing it. Yeah, like, so for example, that's something I would consider. That's what the barbell maneuver would be, is essentially copying a box lift. Without a box, just a bell instead. You don't have to be creative with lifting. I mean, humans are simple muscle structure. And I think Mike Mensa is the one that talked about, you know, train hard 2 days like fucking crazy and then 2 or 3 days of rest. But he might not have been the one to say that. I think he is, though. Powerlifting. What's the difference between powerlifting and strongman? I mean, isn't it the same thing? I would say powerlifters are strongmen. They're the same caliber. But I guess so. I mean, not always fat. I guess maybe they kind of are fat. I don't know. I've always considered powerlifting and strongman as the same thing. I think bodybuilding is for pussies, in my opinion. That might be an aggressive, negative statement, but I just think that it's... Why would you want to prance around all tanned up like that with your dick out, balls shrunken by your fucking steroid usage? it feels like way more emasculating than throwing fucking kegs. Yeah, I mean, I've followed his method, and I feel like I did very well. Just by doing that on an average, not like on an amateur level. But I'm lucky I have good muscular genetics. Some people are not so lucky. It takes a lot of work to get there. You might find this controversial, but I'm like still on the fence about Sam Sulek. I don't really like him. I didn't like his hair. When he cut it, I actually liked him a lot more. But I personally think that it's just a big waste of time. If you're gonna take steroids and then do your powerlifting, I feel like you cheated yourself already. You already lost. Yeah, you got the biggest, but you really didn't do it. It's like my brother took steroids, and he's big guy, but he's never been stronger than me. He only ever took the steroids to be a big person. Yep, exactly. It's science. Mike Mensa's a brilliant person. Like, he is. I'm pretty sure he was a fucking physical education major, like a fucking master's. He spent just as much time on his brain as his body. I agree. I think Sam is very charismatic. I like his personality, though. That's why it's hard to say I don't like him as a person. I don't like his style. I can't stand that stuff. Like, and what's scarier is he's influencing like the next fucking 20, 30, 40 years, whatever, powerlifting, bodybuilding. So people are going to be interested in, you know, pulling the Sam Sulek method, which is meet your local drug dealer and get some fucking HGH or whatever. Fucking Liver King ass people, like. And they're really strong, though. That's the joke. When they keep at those fucking drugs, they are strong. I'll give them the credit, though. They are fucking tanks. But none of the records that, if he even tries to claim one, would ever stand. It's like I said, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that Mark Henry holds the vast majority of like legitimate records. And when he does his records, he does it in front of like a board in like a fucking lobby. I've seen like, I think he has the single hand most lift, like something like fucking 600 pounds in one hand. I think it was more than that. I think it was like 800. The one hand press over the head. I watched it all though, back in the day. Back in the day. Imagine a Mevian bodybuilders. That's fucking sick. I'd love to see it. Something about those rippling scales bustling through their fucking... I don't even know, do they wear clothes? I picture them wearing like light tunics. Light, thin cloth tunics. Yeah, no, I am fully aware that Plato was a fucking physical monster. I'm pretty sure that most, if not all, of Greek society was fucking freaks. You know what I do when I see beans? I always think about like how fucking tough a person who's lived their entire life on beans must be. Like, just straight bean Mediterranean diet. Fucking olives, beans, meats, lentils, and other fucking fiber-based products. Like, those guys were tough. Yeah, they're the... It's funny when British people try to claim that they're like the founders of strongman. And then there's the Greeks who have like actual actual fucking monuments to strongman competitions. Hercules is literally their fucking, like, one of their patron god mythological figures there. But the British like to claim that sport, and it's fair if they want to, but I don't think they've had as many good lifters as they think they have had. I can't even remember. There's only one that ever stood up to Bill Kazmaier. I forget his name. Geoff something. Might be. But he was a fat, lazy motherfucker. And not in a good way. Yep. That's I think the most crucial thing, honestly. Like, those are my passions right there. I like learning and I like lifting. As much as I like lifting, I like learning. And I've never liked it for like the physical appearance of it, though. I'm the type of guy that does the same, so like at least he's modest in that sense, wearing big old sweaters and stuff. I don't know. I don't like the eyes. I don't like people looking at you. It's weird. Surprisingly, doing streaming doesn't affect that, though. Although I think at first it did a little bit. A little bit more than probably some people get it. I'm surprised you didn't know this about me, Goon. I'm a fucking big time fan of powerlifting. There's not many other things I know that much about. Besides that and history and the like. In Syx. Yeah, I agree. He definitely doesn't get the credit he's deserved, and I think that people like Arnold try to ignore the fact that he existed. It's sad. It's like, you know, no one wants to do the sport with like sore losers, and that's kind of why I traded out and didn't want to do it. Because I had a bad back injury. And I quit, and then I came back and I surpassed my prior like highest lift, which was like 320 on the deadlift. And I went to 450, 460, I think, something like that. And I thought, and I was like, this isn't gonna do anything for me. This is just stupid. So I moved on. True. But I guess that's true, yeah. I try not to fucking... To me, it always comes off as boasting. Very boastful. Let's turn these guys off for the moment. Wow, we have full fucking... Holy crap. What do I do? Oh, there's too much flanks. I didn't even get to use my guys. I wanted to kill people with them. I really wanted to kill people with my fucking troops. Why is this? Oh, I see. For some reason it had it set to wood. I might actually know who you're talking about. It's not Mike Birch, he's way too old. He's also, I don't think he's from Maine, I think he's from Massachusetts, but he's a legend. He's like an underground legend. That's how I'd like to be one day, just an old underground powerlifting legend that nobody even knows I exist. But the few people who would like the sport. But I don't think I could ever pass some of the grades. But I think that the idea that you need to pass them is a strange one. I think that you should just go in and try to get your personal achievement. And then, you know, see if you can top it. Like, when you're playing fucking racing games, yeah, you can race against everyone else, but there's always going to be someone who's got a better car, better fucking system. Taking the turns a little better. Damn, we're doing fucking phenomenal. We have 37 days of food stored away. Hank Henry? That sounds like a guy that fucking powerlifts. I've never met any significant figure in that community. War is the ultimate sport. Not in today's society, my friend. Go ahead and try to train. Become a fucking super soldier and then you get hit by a drone. Blow your fucking limbs from limb. And then turn you into fucking, what is it, shredded beef? I'm supposed to grab something for somebody, but they have not tried to get my attention, so they might not be getting it. $90+ a day. Wow. This is what I talk about when I talk about Amivians just being so good. I want not for nothing in this world. I have all that has been, all that I've ever asked for in the palm of my hands right now. Let's make a true building for pottery and clay. Do I want to shove it over here? Kind of. I think I'm just gonna put the potter right here on the spot. And then we'll build a double wall here. I'm not going to leave storage space for clay, but I will keep a storage zone eventually in the future. Because my reasoning is that I just want to have all of the space used for that. What? Oh, come on. Don't do it to me, you fucking son of a bitch. Alright. $12 is better than whatever I have. Let's dismantle this. So we're gonna build a wall going over, clear that. This. Who the fuck? Oh, I see. What do you mean this needs stone to complete, which is unattainable in your city? Stone can be obtained by what? What the fuck are you talking about, buddy? Are you smoking opiates? Oh, I keep putting the fucking... I swear to God I clicked it. So annoying. Alright, so now we can do away with this. Right, and then if we want, we can extend the brewery here. I want to do this. Not a big fan of the zone. And we'll work on refining. So these guys are gonna be pretty good. Chuck a bunch more people in here. We're only making one? Do I need another? I really thought that would be good. I mean, I can keep going further back here. Only 18, wow. I feel like I could have got more the other way here. Nah, that's fine. Alright, set that up instead. Oh no, actually, you know what, fuck it. 2 lanes is fine. That dirt lane is just so that it's like a passing lane. Alright, so you are good there. Let's get logistics hauler coal there. Although, why not just put the warehouse in here? Fuck. This is just a very large building for lots of spare coal for the moment. Because this is gonna move now. We're gonna have to find a good spot for our weavery here. Although, actually, just add a few more. Yep, okay, good. Big. I don't want to put too many jobs in the center here. Dude, are you still with me? If so, have you ever played Jupiter Hell? That's a fucking game. That's one that I've been waiting. So many on my list to play. I try not to spam too much gaming, but Jupiter Hell is a very good game. The music, the gameplay, characters, or character. It is actually very fucking sick. It's a very good game. I think it's pretty underrated too. Let me know if you find anything. Although I'm a broke business right now. Although technically you gave me $10, but I don't get that till next year. I'm not gonna get paid from YouTube until next year. Imagine monthly pays. That's crazy. Bi-weekly's already crazy. But truthfully, I can't complain. I have no room to complain in this world. At least 12 guys. Should be cracking at it here. See, I'm like a lady when it comes to buying clothes, but for gaming. I just can't stop buying it. I just can't stop fucking buying games, man. Too good. Too many games. I literally feel so bad for people when they're like talking about how bad gaming is currently. I'm just like, oh, you poor sad sap. Well, you got tired of Master of Command already? Thought that was your bread and butter, your jam. Fuck happened, bruh? Telling me you quit? On Master of Command, the greatest game in history. It doesn't need to be big. I can upgrade it later. Do this instead. Yeah, I would recommend that Dagger Directive to you, but I really didn't have fun by myself. I had like the third mission as like a fucking on-rails helicopter shoot-'em-up mission, and I really did not like that. But it's a fun game otherwise, but for $15 I'd wait for a sale. until it gets at least AI characters. But I like the graphics, I like the style, I like the gunplay, it's pretty fun. It's just missing that little bit of something in the way of like AI teammates or something. And on rails missions fucking should have died in the 90s, where they belonged. In the early 2000s. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me, is I burnt out very fast in Master of Command. It's not a bad game, it's just... I think that the internet historian's biggest flaw is he is a historian and not a game designer. So he goes really good into like certain things, but I thought its sale was like, I thought that was base price. I mean, if it's $15 and you're willing, you already gave me $10, so I'd feel fucking bad. But we would definitely play that together for sure, because that's like a two-person type deal. But I liked it single player. It wasn't too bad. It's just a lot harder. A lot harder than it should be on a single level. Like, it should be a little bit scaled. And that, like I said, that on rails mission is kind of ridiculous. But the way I was gonna do it is probably just not. You could just like lay down in the helicopter, I think. Although they're shooting you with technicals, so probably shoot down the helicopter. I do like that about the game, though. They literally run out of ammunition. When I was walking by one of the guys, he literally turned and said, "To my right side by the rock," and shot me. Like, I was like, holy shit. He said, like, literally directions. Not just, oh, there's a guy there. He's right there. Shoot him. He's like, this fucking guy is wearing exactly these clothes. He's right there. Good luck. That's gaming right there. That's true game design. And you gotta think, there's hundreds of developers like that out there producing so much good stuff. I wish I had free time for all the games. And the joke is I spend fucking 8 billion hours in the same old Syx. But there really is that much I have to access. I have not fully achieved my purpose here. I was wondering why they were going down in happiness. I think so. I think that the AI is pretty cracked. Like, they are very good at aiming, and they will fuck you up pretty good. So a lot of a lot of your engagements are gonna want to be close quarters, suppressed, or long range sniping, stuff like that. But I played Ghost Recon 2 when I was a kid. That literally was that was the entryway into gaming for me. Like, as a tactical simulator game systems, like, that was that right there. And for me, I love it so much. Just such a good. I wish Ghost Recon 2 was on fucking Steam, but it's only Ghost Recon 1 and all the other Ghost Recons. They knew Ghost Recon 2 was just too fucking good. They couldn't put it back to fucking circulation. That and Rainbow Six Siege. Not Siege, sorry, Rainbow Six Vegas 2 and 1. Really? The guys who made Dagger Desert or whatever, Dagger Directive are making Green Hawk Platoon? I've had my eyes on that. I don't know how much I like it though. I mean, if it's a good, I'm always in the market for a good fucking toy-based action like sim game. But my biggest thing is I don't like the guns. I just want green army men, dude. And fucking, there's a game I have that's like army toys or whatever. It's fucking pretty big, but it's not really well established. It takes like 2 years for every update. And it has like Lego characters on the ship. Yeah. Rainbow Six Vegas 2's online was probably the epitome of online gaming. Like, it was funny watching people play like Call of Duty at that time, and that was like Modern Warfare, the original first one. And then you have Rainbow Six Vegas with like people pushing hallways with shields and pistols over the top, and fucking we were working in teams, like conjunction. There was a more focus on that back then. Clearing rooms, holding points. I don't even remember what the game modes were like, but I remember playing it so much. And Halo 3. No, actually, I don't. In terms of tower defense games, I actually never got to play a lot of them on the console, and I love tower defense. I think I played, what is it, like Orcs Must Die or whatever, and then that's about it. When I played Xbox back in the day, long before I had my PC, I would play Battlefield 4. And then Battlefield Hardline. And then Battlefield 1. And that was it. And if anyone played on Xbox and got smoked by people where are a gold carrying BAR psychopath in fucking Battlefield 1, it was probably me. Dude, I have no clue what Siege is today. Siege is an anomaly to me. I wish I fucking would call myself like a Clancy gamer, because like I said, Ghost Recon was like, it's either Halo or Ghost Recon for the most part, and Pokemon. But I don't like Pokemon anymore. That sounds pretty cool. You know, it's a good one that you've probably never seen, but it's fucking very dated now. It's called it's Poppies. It's like a Poppy related. I always forget the name of the game, but it's this like little fucking soldier game. I had it from my Game Boy. This is dating me really bad, but still. And it was fucking the coolest game I ever played, because you'd watch your little pixel people explode into like guts and shit. You'd cry over them. And then they'd get like replaced by a new guy. And it was super challenging and fun. And that was like the first like strategy realistic game I actually ever played, but I wouldn't consider it that good. I also had a lot of experience playing the old RTA. Oh, maybe you're just thinking, yeah, I think you're just thinking Sarge's War. Sarge's War is like part of the toy collective. It's like a couple games. There's like, they're made by a publisher. It's actually a very interesting documentary on the rise and fall of that developer. They're like marred with like all kinds of controversy and sadness and depression and stuff. And I know I still have my smoke breakup, but I'm actually still smoking. Yeah, that's Warhammer 40k Squad Command, literally called Squad Command. I had that too for the DS. That was the fucking best. They don't even make games that better, like as good. It's different from Sarge's War, but like they don't make games like Squad Command anymore. That game had destructive cover in a fucking DS game. And fucking units. Like control of multiple units, like dozens of them. And you'd have fucking battles across like multiple landscapes. It was a good game. I'm praying to God that the new Total War fucking Warhammer 40k does it justice. It's hard to be out here as a 40k fan. Slightly 40k. I wouldn't consider him a full 40k fan. I think the worst part about your Mevians dying here is that when they die, you don't really care to get a hospital to save them. And we've got a lot of fucking homeless bastards too. Holy shit, look at all those free people. Let's create 5 divisions of workers here, or troops I should say. But there's so many games. Like I said, I wish I had more time, because there's a lot of strategy games or style games like Planet Coaster, Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo and stuff like that. Planet Zoo just had a crazy big sale, but it's so expensive. If it's up in the air. If Medieval 3 is good, I'm gonna be happy. If Total War 40K is good, I'm gonna be happy. If both of them are dookie, I'm gonna cry. If one of them has to be good, please. Don't fuck me. If it's both of them, I'll be very surprised. But I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they said, let's put out 2 Total Wars in conjunction. Are they going to be in the same? Yeah, like, I'm like stuttering. I'm lost for words. Are they going to be in the same time period? Or are we going to get them like 20 years apart? Like, are they going to release Total War 40K like 60 years from now? After? Or is it going to be like in the same 2026 here? Because if that's the case, I don't believe it. I'm calling bullshit right now. Exactly, it's 2 of their most hyped games. Like, besides like a fully remastered Total War Rome, like with a good, like, please, if you do good with the Medieval 3 system and they bring it over to Rome, I will fucking have so much to do for the next 20 years of my life. I will have at least 10,000 hours, probably more in that game. If it's a Rome one, I think you would probably too. I like medieval themed, but I like that time period way more. Yeah. I don't think they're gonna come out in the same decade. And I will fucking come back and eat all my words if they're both good. But I think that Warhammer 40k is gonna be the same level of like janky poop that Warhammer 3 is. And it's not that Warhammer 3 is bad, it just doesn't... It's not good either. It just doesn't really have that fun to me. It's just, every time I get in, I just don't want to play it anymore. I just start, like, realizing that it's the same fucking 16 runs over and over unless you buy all the DLC. What makes me worry, though, is when they do shit like that, is that they're using something like a generative AI, to help speed up that process so that they could pump out 2 games instead of 1, which is very much up their alley. This is AAA we're talking about, the fucking scumbags of Earth. They're like, money. We need more money. Fuck Elder Scrolls 6. We need more money. What do you mean we make a new game, we get money? We just released Skyrim. Again. And again and again. To the fans forgetting that we released Fallout 4 again. Yeah, the Warhammer... I don't know, though. At least they gave you a game. I think that there's a lot of examples of games. It's like one that's like a space game. I've never really played it, but I know it does fuck you really bad monetarily. Like, they have so much monetization. And then I think people don't notice it, but The Last of Us. The Last of Us had one of the most dumb, depressing fucking shit. Because they released... I might have myself wrong here, but what they did is they basically released the first one right as the end of the PS3 ended, so that they could release the first one again remastered onto PS4. But they had also made a DLC season pass, which they never followed through on actually releasing, I think, more than one DLC. So they basically said, we're going to get you more game. I promise you. Just buy it now, and we will give it to you one day. And then they just never did. And then fucking all the people who bought it for PS3 had to just buy it for PS4 again anyways. Then fucking you get your other remasters of it and all these other shit. It just kept doing that. Like, Skyrim gets a rap for doing that, but Last of Us did it pretty bad. At least Skyrim has, like, DLCs and stuff in the game. But I think single-player games like that really suffer when they do that shit. Right, you're talking Naughty Dog. It's like you can never trust anything, really. Like, Bungie fucking fumbled everything. like it's like, and this might come off as coarse, but like, even the he's not even probably that important, but he's a part of the team. The guy that just crashed his fucking Bugatti right up in the corner, fucking super fast, and it's like, I can't even feel bad for you, dude. That was stupid. It's just dumbass behavior. And he's like probably just been on the team as like an assistant advisor for like 20 years, and that's it. He's never touched a fucking day of code. But he's getting like, they're like, fucking, the timeline has been corrupted. We need to go back. We need to go back. He's dead. It's like, that guy is not like fucking the guy who wrote Morrowind's fucking stories, but even that guy doesn't do shit. There's not many characters like that left. The dude who's going back for Obsidian, I can't remember what game he's going to play for or work for right now, but he worked for Obsidian. Shit like that. Like, but I don't really feel like this whole situation really connected, as like this guy was like a legend in the gaming industry. I've never fucking heard of him. Just like I've never heard of any of the GTA devs in my entire life. It's like they aren't real. But I know like a bunch of Halo devs. Like a ton of them. But I don't know, I could be completely wrong. Neil Druckmann, that's one too. He's a great developer. Well known for trusting and respecting his fans. It literally just makes Todd Howard always look like the golden boy. Todd and Gabe just have to not do bad things. Just stop being mean to people. and then they make money. Don't drive fast in a fucking sports car around a fucking bend and out through a hill. And they made a point that in the development, literally in Battlefield games and most of the games that he worked on, there's systems for light changing when you come out of a dark place, and that's what got the guy. He got blinded by the light as he exited the fucking, whatever his name was, Peter something. He was blinded. Poor guy. Poor guy with his Bugatti, his Lambo, or whatever fucking sports car he had. There's Todd, there's Gabe. I can't name the devs of... There's Marty McDowell, or O'Dowell, or whatever, from... He's like the music guy from Halo, and then there's a lot of the Halo people I know by face. But that's because, like, they made a thing on, like, Halo. Like, they fucking made a whole, like, gameplay, whatever it's called, fucking... Back when the games used to come with actual, like, CDs. I'm losing my brain here. And you could see, like, the background development process. I miss those days. I had fucking Halo 2 in a silver case. Like, That shit was my prized possession. But, like, the GTA devs should be more known. I guarantee the second they die, though, the media will pick it up and be like, oh my god, the fucking devs died. Any of them. Even if they were like a fucking background artist. They were like a shader. This poor dev. He fucking was the man. He really did it all. He helped design assets in the background. It's very different today too, because you'll see like a dev team that have like 450 fucking people, and then you'll see like the Halo team was like 12 guys. They built the fucking whole thing. Yeah, I miss game discs a lot. It's just something that you want to know a fucking gut wrench. The actual last game disc I ever purchased was Fortnite. But not the Fortnite that you guys and everyone else knows. It's the Fortnite that it started as. The game that it was. The zombie crafting survival. And I purchased it and I played it online for the first couple months. And I got like... I had like a thing that literally said like I was one of the originals. And then them to just change it up and they betrayed the originals. Like... Give me my OG credit status, man. I was there. I was there before. I supported it when it was on disc, when nobody fucking thought that stupid game was gonna go anywhere. I was there. And it was fun. I actually did like it. So I told people, I was always telling people, like, this game is gonna get fucking really big if it actually does anything right. And it did. Fucking the biggest game, I think, even bigger than Minecraft, for sure. Dude, it's just like, I wish I still had Zombie Fortnite on my fucking, like, I wish I had the disc. I don't know what I had done with it, because in my frustration, like, because they changed to Battle Royale and they basically betrayed, like, the core fundaments, I was like, I don't want to play this game anymore, and I just, like, put it away. My 16-year-old self, or whatever, fucking 17. But that would have fetched me some good cash today. I would have just sold it. I don't give a fuck about playing it. Those Fortnite bucks freaks would buy it up in a heartbeat. A little kid telling his dad that he needs this fucking game so he can complete his Fortnite career. I don't even know. The thing that's lost me is, what is it now? Is it still a battle royale? I think it is. And how can a person play that stressful of a game so much without having a fucking heart attack? From like, they're gonna be like 28-year-olds having full-time heart attacks, because playing Call of Duty Black Ops was like stress-inducing enough. I wouldn't want to play battle royales for fun. Just constantly getting owned. Well, we have more fish than we could ever know what to do with. Now the question is, can I just give them a little bit more here? Wish there was some good zombie games too. I would fucking smack the hell out of a zombie game. 7 days never really cut it. Project Zomboid is just fucking devoid of life. Sucks. I'll probably be dead and gone before fucking Project Zomboid puts animals in the game.
Yeah, the original Fortnite was literally you're supposed to survive Fortnite. You build forts and you build all this stuff. It had all the original mechanics, just like they just changed the game mode, which was cool. It's nice to see, but then they betrayed like the original game as the other part got more popular, and so they just ignored the zombies, which was cool. Really? They were. I mean, that's pathetic if you're simping over. I mean, I guess it's common for video gamers to simp over female characters in games. Look at Laura, Tomb Raider or whatever, Lara Croft. Or Metroid. Sexy Samus or whatever. I can't think of many like Goon tier female characters in video games. Mortal Kombat, probably. It's your biggest Goon tier. Did they add animals? Feels like I never see them when I play. I never fucking see them. I know they do have pigs and stuff and chickens, but I honestly, it's not even just that. It's the sheer desolate life of like being there, and it's such a like every zombie game needs to have AI characters. If you don't have your AI people, like what the fuck am I playing for? Just to survive in an empty, sad, depressing world with nothing. And if it's multiplayer, I need a fucking bunch of friends who are gonna meta game. Yeah, I can never get into Left 4 Dead. I'm a Killing Floor player. I always got way more into Killing Floor than I did Left 4 Dead. And, yeah, you saw what happened. I guess it's not a really good game, the new one. I think that Half-Life is, like, really great, and all the stuff that fucking Valve has done is pretty sweet, but I don't have, like, the same view of it as many people, because I didn't get to play it as a kid, so I just never experienced it to that degree. And for me, like, I would rather play Halo over Half-Life. I think that Halo is infinitely more interesting to me. It's just more crispy, more smooth. I don't care about the physics because Half-Life always felt like depressing, stressful. Where Halo's like magical and fun. Cool. Like oppressive. That's what Half-Life feels like, an oppressive game. All of Valve games feel kind of like you're supposed to be like stuck in a box. If that makes sense, it makes sense, but if it doesn't, I'm sorry. But it's the way I've always felt. I've played fucking Team Fortress 2 and all those games too, and I just never clicked. These guys need some benches over here. You know what is good though? Dying Light 2, surprisingly. I really like that one. I'm excited for... I want to get the Beast. I've heard really good things about it. From, that one's fucking... How the fuck do I forget that name? Oh, it's Dying Light. That's why I mixed it up with Dead Island 2 is what I meant to say. Dying Light 2 is poop. Dying Light. The Beast is apparently very good. Although I don't know. 2 is just mixed reviews. I don't know how good it is. I kind of got the feeling that it was poop though. The plague that is Dying Light and Dead Island's dev crews. Poor bastards. feel like Left 4 Dead's team had something. They like sabotaged them. Sent out a hit. We can't let this get out. It'll be detrimental to our sales. And they fucking assassinated their potential. Do I have facts to back this up? I'm not gonna try. I kinda get the idea that I should do shit like this, because I mean, look how many fucking workers I have. I just need to get rid of them. I don't know what else to do. I just need people to work. Then we'll have them making some more furniture down here. Go. We may have grown too fast for our own good, but I'm trying to upgrade that region and I need the government points and I don't have enough nobles upgrades for it. That should do it right there. Alright, pause. Let's finish this, and then we will upgrade our guy. See, all this talking about other games made me want to go play other games. Look what you made me do. Look at what you made me do. Alright. Of course, we're going to want more fishery power here. Oh my good god. 350. Is it really? I'm gonna hold off on the upgrades for right now. Let's see what we can do. Because I don't know, it's probably not going to be the case that I need. No, you son of a bitch. Oh, I need organization 3. I just don't have that. Thought I had it already. Nice. Let's see how high you get with that. 6.1. 4,800. But I need 100 government points. So we'll just do that. I don't think our guys like mushrooms. Although, it's probably not worth it. It's gonna be pretty good. Yep. Alright. Ooh. Well, what do you got? He's worth it. He is worth it. So these troops did go back to that army, or to this area here, okay. I think I could beat the garrison, but there's 300 of them. I really want that territory. Okay. Let's get these guys. a little overkill. I'll go for this, because I want them to attack me. I'm hoping they will. Yes. And that will be easy for me to beat these guys, because I've got bows and horsemen. Hopefully it'll be easy. They should just be garrison troops. And they're bugs. Alright. So any of them that come through here, we're just gonna keep smacking into them with horses and then shooting them. They're standing. What's their range like? Okay. Not too bad. They are using cover though. How about this? We'll tire them out. You wanna play funny? I'm gonna crash into their line, but I need to line up properly with them. Look at that fucking destruction there. How you like that, Garthemy scumbags? Reform up from the other side. Oh, you thought this was over? Just beginning. Move quickly as well. Oh, you're so lucky. Yeah, we got the edge of them. I'm gonna try to kill off most of these and have you guys fire on them. Oh my god. Ooh, brutal. Just kill them all. How many of you died already? At least 17. They're not dead, they're just knocked the fuck out on the ground, but they are not able to fight anymore. Hit him again. They are firing. How many kills have you got? 2. I just need him to pick off damage. The bastards. These Amevians. The Garthimes will fall to these horsemen. I've killed far more numbers with less. A couple more hits and they might actually break for morale. Move, move, move. Get out of the way. Get in a good form. Charge him. Pull back. Yeah, they're getting chewed up now. 6 kills. The true strategy is right here. Cycle charge. Get them back to joining. I love that. Now we're just gonna try to crush them here. Actually, we'll try one more time. My fucking cat's busting up his fucking litter box in the background. I gotta get them moved away. Breaking them is just basically gonna take time based on their stamina right now. Focus fire on those guys though. Good God, man, we sent those guys flying. Yep, they're getting exhausted. That's actually funny. They all fell over when they charged me there. God damn, those guard enemies are fucking ass as hell. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Finally. Let's let them break a little bit more, charge through them. Wait. They reorganized? I didn't know that was possible. Looks like we took a decent amount of casualties there, though. Oh, they're in a... What the fuck are you doing? They're just, like, scattered. So right now I'm just gonna use my horsemen to keep these guys in, like, a stance, basically. Just keep shooting them. Yellow. They have no clue what to do. And then people get upset that the AI doesn't know what to do in this scenario. And they do. They know that if they attack here, they're gonna get hit by the cab. I just don't want to waste more. They're mercs, but in case I need them. Wow, that's all it took. Just hitting them. Well, now let's capture that region. Wow, that's a big region. Accept, and then I'm gonna give this noble a boost. Probably should do that, and then this, and then worth it. And they're gonna start sending me crap loads of ore again, so let's turn our smelter back on wherever the fuck he is. Here you are. Put you all the way up. I'm sure they can burn through all that ore that comes in here. Nice. Try to make it a little bit better for the industries throughout the city, having some being made down here. Give them a little storage. Warehouse next door. What do you mean rebellion imminent? Don't I have a fucking army there sitting that I'm paying for? There we go. Alright, I think that's gonna be it, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!